2013 Georgia Renaissance Festival. Once again, a portal to the past has opened up in the present time, modern Earth. I am here with Samuel Raposa, once again, my traveling companion for this adventure, sporting a wonderful pink hat that she picked up on Tarsus I-3. What do you have to say about this adventure so far?
Well, there are a lot of people, including, it looks like, some fairies.
Well, yes, the Fae do come to the Renaissance Festival quite often. It is a celebration of their time as well.
It's a good sign. It must be a good festival if they're showing up, too.
Indeed. So far, our adventures have been fruitful. Sammy has found a medallion. Something she has enjoyed.
Ooh.
They also enjoyed taking her money for it.
Crow's nest.
Yes, crow's nest. Pirate ship. I don't believe I shall let you have mead today. I know what happens with you and pirates with mead.
One time.
The incident that you caused.
Once.
The problem I had to fix.
It got better.
Of course, I have an entire wardrobe in the TARDIS that you could have used to blend in, and you chose to come to a store.
It's your money anyway.
Bees. There's a bee. Dalek dress? A Dalek dress? Really?
Indeed.
Really?
Indeed.
Really?
Indeed.
Very well then. You're not a Dalek in disguise, are you?
As a Dalek? A Dalek in disguise as a Dalek. That seems preposterous.
But write up a Dalek's plan or strategy.
Well, you know what they say.
Yes. The Daleks
Exterminate.
are... What? 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 TARDIS! What are you doing here? I left you parked over that way!
She's very naughty.
I've noticed this. I've noticed. It was very fantastic. Oh, you brought the St. John's ambulance sticker. I should really put that back on your door. I should really put that back.
I missed it, so I had to travel back and find it.
Oh, well, where was it? Where did we leave it?
Oh, somewhere in the...
Somewhere. Oh, right. Well, you're not traveling with the Dalek today, are you? TARDIS.
It's okay. She's nice. I've been converted.
I did convert her.
Oh, okay, that's okay then. As long as you realize that they can't be converted, then she's probably snooping and...
Totally not spying at all. Or sorry, I make that sound quite a lot.
We don't tell her things.
Right. Right then. Very well. What do you think of the fairies?
Very pretty.
No problems with the fairies in the past? None?
No.
Right. As long as someone hasn't had a problem with them in the past. Aha! You saw that, right?
So what?
Right there. That?
Statue?
Yes, the moving statue. The statue that seems to be following us?
It's just a statue, Doctor. You're crazy.
Run! Run!
Maybe not, Doctor.
Oh, it's a gargoyle! It's just a gargoyle! No, you playful scamp! Yes, Lord Bullfrog, it is a pleasure to meet you once again, sir.
Pleasure to meet you again, Doctor.
Yes, we were just wanting to do a little small, short interview with you if we could, because, quite frankly, you do a fantastic job in organizing this festival every year.
Well, indeed. Let's see if we can keep it short, because yes, I do drone on and on.
Yes. Well, question for you, sir.
Yes.
How does it feel for your festival to be a gateway to the people of the future?
Well, it is a wonderful feeling to know that I am munneling past present, future, participles, the whole shebang, right here.
Now you are not using this future information and technology to further your own personal gain, are you?
Oh, indeed not. I have a strict rule about my own personal gain. I do not use any of this information for my own personal gain, just for my children.
Oh, that's right, but wait a minute.
Well, I have 17 children.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But I know the two magic words. Boarding school.
Yes, indeed. Had to go there once. Something.
No.
Now, what is the most interesting thing that you will see from the people of the future?
Oh, the most interesting thing that I'll see from people in the future? I think the stares of disbelief from the people in the past.
It is quite an amazing thing to see. Now, has anything just been shocking or just amazing to you?
Oh, well, shocking happens all the time.
Really?
Indeed it does.
Such as?
Well, someone has invented a device that shocks people.
Oh, the joy buzzer.
Yes.
The joy buzzer.
Yes, and some people from the future, not all people, seem to think that this is hilarious.
Oh, they walk up and shake our hand and they buzz. Yes. Oh, yes. I invented that. I'm lying.
Good. I'm glad you were lying, because that would be bad.
I helped invent it.
Oh.
Yes.
But you only use it for good.
I only use it for good and when dealing with Cybermen.
And you are very lucky, sir.
Yes.
Because here come the king and the queen. Yes, we are done.
Long live the king! God save her royal majesty, Queen Catherine Parr! God save the Queen!
I come to a part that I forgot just for my own sanity. Fill in a word, we will build the story together.
Yeah. So you help me tell the story? So we wait.
We'll do his best. Come, my friends, we are about to build a story together. Come. Wonderful. Like I said before, this is the story of the 40 horrible, evil, disgusting thieves. 40 thieves, I mean, that is terrifying, yes? So I was telling them, there are parts that I have forgotten so that I do not remember the story and wake up screaming in the middle of the night, like that. It would be horrible. So when I come to a part that I cannot remember, help me to fill it in. We build it together. I start it now. Pay attention. A long time ago in the city of Baghdad, where the buildings shone like diamonds on the horizon, there was an amazing marketplace, the Souk the Bazaar, a wonderful marketplace. Everyone loved it. They cheered when they heard it. Brilliant place. You could buy anything there. They had very expensive things for rich people to buy. They had very cheap things for poor people to buy. They had cheap things that they sold at a high price for stupid people to buy. Wonderful place. You could get everything there. They even had, walking down the street, a hero. Now this hero was a great, wonderful hero. A legendary hero whose name is sung in song and told in stories. The wonderful, amazing hero of this story whose name I forgot. Oh no. What was the name of the hero? The hero James. Wonderful man James. James was walking down the street. James looked into a window and thought, wow, that shop has a window. He looked down an alleyway and thought, well, those shops have a bit in between. He looked down another, and right down that alleyway, he saw a group of 40 hideous, terrible, disgusting thieves with matted, twisted beards. Not nice ones like mine, awful people. And James knew that they were plotting to steal something because otherwise they would not be thieves. It would be the 40 normal people. And that is a much more boring story. That is why I do not tell that story. The 40 normal people? Oh, it is terrible. It goes like this. Once upon a time, there were 40 normal people. They all lived their lives happily at the end. That's why I tell the story of the 40 thieves much better. So James was watching the 40 thieves as they were plotting to steal the grand and glorious, the wonderful and very expensive, the incredible thing. What were the thieves going to steal?
Black diamond?
They were going to steal the black diamond. It was this beautiful, amazingly carved diamond that was painted black so that no one would steal it. And yet these thieves took it anyway. Oh, what a terrible thing. James loved that diamond. He painted it black. It took him all day to do it because he is very lazy. He did not want them to steal the diamond, so he watched them as they picked it up. He watched them as they took it back to their horses. He watched them as they rode off on their horses, and then he could not watch anymore because they were gone.
They're gone. That's right, they're gone.
That is how horses work. But luckily, James had a friend. He had a pet, an animal companion. He called out for his pet. He called out to his What animal did James have? The pet called out to his donkey in the ancient song of the donkeys. And the donkey came up. James got behind the back of the donkey and realized he was holding onto the tail, and he got off and he got onto the front of the donkey and rode off after the thieves. Pardon, I get choked up with this part. And he rode off, over hill, over dale, past chip, through the desert, through the jungle, until he made it to a fine large canyon, my apologies, with a giant cave and a large boulder in front of it, and a statue staring down over the boulder, an impressive statue carved from the rock, this beautiful statue of, oh dear, what was this statue in the shape of? Oh, she is just chewing. The statue of the chewing sheep. The very fine thing. It moves its mouth when the wind blows. Beautiful statue. Very fine marble work. Well, the thieves looked up at the statue of the chewing sheep, and they called up the secret magic word, the wonderful magic word that every child knows. They called up the secret, Huh?
Lamb chop.
Lamb chop! Ha ha ha! The three laughs at the end, very important. I'm glad that he threw them in, otherwise it would not open. They called out, lamb chop! Ha ha ha! The sheep looked down and said, that's not funny. Spit out what it was chewing, and the boulder disappeared. Poof, like that. I am kidding. It was a very large boulder. It disappeared. Poof, like that. And the thieves went inside with the black diamond. They put down the black diamond, and then they rode back off like horrible thieves do on the backs of their horses. And James saw all of this from the back of his donkey. He got off of it, he told it to stay, and it promptly ran away. He went up to the sheep, he called up, lamb chop, ha ha ha. The sheep said, I told you to stop that. And spit down, the boulder disappeared, poof, like that. James went inside. He found the black diamond, looked at it, saw that there was a little bit flaking off. You could see the sparkle, so he pulled out his paintbrush and painted over that again, so it was a perfectly black diamond now. But while he was doing that, oh no! The boulder closed! He was trapped inside! Oh, what would he do? He called out, lamb chop, ha ha ha, lamb chop, lamb chop, ha ha ha. But the sheep could not hear him because there was a boulder in their way. So he did not know what to do. He was very afraid. He was trapped inside, and then it got even worse. Off in the distance, he could feel it through the floor. Horses were coming this way. The horses were returning, probably with the thieves still on them. That was his guess. He was so terrified, he changed his pants, and then he tried to think of what to do. He looked all over the cave. He looked to the left. He looked to the right. He looked all around the cave. I love doing that. And there in the corner of the cave, because this was a cave that had a corner, he saw the thing that would save his life. The one object he needed to defeat these thieves and return home triumphant. The one thing at the climax of the story, and I can't believe I forgot it. This is really embarrassing. I apologize. What did he find in the corner of the cave? He found a steak. A delicious wooden steak, very well cooked, brown around the edges of the bark, wonderful craftsmanship. So he goes up to pick up the wooden steak, and when the thieves come in, they smell the wooden steak. The first one's so excited, he takes it right out of his hand, bites into it, his teeth break apart. The other one says, oh, that looks good, I should try it too, bites down, his teeth break apart. The next one knows better, but he's feeling left out, so he does it as well. Peer pressure. All of a sudden, every thief is standing around, gumming their food like that. And James was able to sneak out with the black diamond, called to his donkey again, here! Yes, just like that. Good job. They learned impression. Called for his donkey, gets back on it, realizes he's backwards again. Grabs it by its ears and rides back off to Baghdad, back home, where he takes the black diamond, puts it in the middle of the town square right as it starts to rain. And as the rain comes down, the paint washes away. And the diamond shines in the middle of the square, and James says, darn it, now I have to paint it all over again.
And thus brings another festival to a close. Sammy, how did you feel today?
Wonderful.
She got a flower for defeating the Cybermen earlier. It was a gift. She earned it. Here's the doctor, signing off. Secretary, I have terrible, terrible news.
What's that, Doctor?
One of my oldest hosts returned.
Honestly, you two keep crossing my timeline. Why?
Crossing each other. This is
Why? I was here first.
well, I'm here third, second, eighth.
Hey, we can solve this nicely. We all go in the TARDIS, and then we all stay in the
And then
TARDIS,
cup of tea
and we stop bickering, and then maybe Jelly...
Who are you?